Hey everybody, it's Mike with Monkey Fab. So today, it's a nice Thursday morning in Texas. It's probably about 50, I'm guessing, 55, and it's going to rain at some point. So today we're gonna hop in the old Dodge pick 'em up truck. See my ballin' ass cars. You know you're balling out of control when you got a 93 Volvo wagon and a 2005 Dodge Ram pickup. So we're gonna jump in the old Dodge and whoa, and go pick up some metal. I need to go pick up some metal from my metal supplier, and we're also gonna drop off this stuff at my buddy Coatings by Coats, his shop, so he can get these cleaned up and powder coated for me. So come along, man. Alright, we're over here at Coatings by Coats. I see a doggy. There's a doggy down there somewhere. I like doggies. When I see a doggy, I'm like, doggy, I like doggy. Doggies, I like doggies. Doggies. Uh-oh. What's going on, Scott? I got you on camera, man. I warned you though, right? Is this yours?
Yes, it is.
Wow, man, fanciness. How's it going?
Doing good. What's going on?
Doing well. Came to drop off this turbo stuff. Mild steel up pipe, LSA manifold, and a crossover. So
Cool.
let's see what we got.
Let's get out of the room.
All right, so here's Scott, and he's gonna just kind of show us around shop what we got going on. We're gonna drop off all these goodies for the hot side for the Project Phoenix, so we can get it going on the road. So take it away, sir.
So yeah, Mike, you can see here, this is kind of our receiving area where customers drop off parts. We have a shelf here for finished parts.
Ooh, fancy.
Got a few things sitting
I debated getting my compressor done, but I was like, well, I can always bring it back. Besides, my car's so hideous. Man, that is sexy, man.
Got some really.
Now you got me really wishing I brought it in.
This is something that I haven't talked a whole lot about, but this is actually a meth tank. We have a coating inside the meth tank to keep the meth from corroding the aluminum.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Product just trying to get ready to bring to the market.
Yeah, because it will react with the aluminum. You can't just do. I know people will ask me to use do stainless steel tanks, which is incredibly hard compared to making aluminum. So that's pretty cool.
So yeah, I didn't develop the coating, but it's just something I've stumbled across.
Cool.
It's a good option for people.
So we're in, what is this? Is it considered Cypress area of Houston?
Yes, Cypress, Jones, Jersey Village area.
Okay.
So just outside of the Beltway 8.
Outside the Beltway, okay.
So what people call the northwest side of Houston. So shop here is 2,500 square feet. I moved in here back in September the 1st, and already with the way business is going, it looks like I'm going to need a bigger place, hopefully by the end of the year.
Yeah, it's raining.
Yeah.
It's kind of loud. So you started out doing powder coating on your own in your garage, or what kind of got you interested in powder coating, I guess?
Yeah, I started out actually ceramic coated some stuff first, because I built a turbocharged box body with some, let's say cheap Chinese turbos and stuff, just to get into it. Heat was a problem, so I did some research and got some ceramic materials in, and was able to do that. And my son was 15 at the time. We had a box body for him as well that he still has, and he wanted to do stuff to dress it up, because obviously we wouldn't want to let him make it faster.
Right.
So we bought a little powder coating kit and started doing that in the garage. Back when the forums were still popular.
Oh, the internet forums, like actually you go on and type. They have a thread, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how much knowledge was shared on those forums?
Tons and tons and tons.
You know, it was so much more, I think, intellectually stimulating, and it was such a base of knowledge.
Yes.
Whereas now we just got Facebook, and it's just like people spew diarrhea and run. You know, it's like seagulls. They just fly over shit and they're gone. And you're just
you can't believe half the stuff you read.
Yeah.
And there's no accountability for throwing up false information on them.
I love the forums, man. Those are great.
It's sad to see that they've died away. But anyway, had a couple of build threads, and people saw what I was doing, and friends were like, "Hey, can you coat something for me?" And next thing you know, 5 years and moved into a bigger shop. So really rock and rolling, and got a lot of
That's awesome.
lot of plans.
So when I first met you, I mean, I've only known you. This is our first time really meeting in real life, but I've known of you for quite some time now. And I think that when I first met you, you were working a full-time job, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't too terribly long ago, was it?
Last September is when I moved into this place. I actually
Went
got a
full-time.
job, working in the oil and gas industry.
Okay.
As an office job, so I
Right.
work and do my work there, and then go home and just work as long as I could. Yeah. It was really tough for me because the company I worked for, I reported directly to the owner of the company. We had a really good relationship. I really enjoyed working at the company. I was paid what I considered, very fairly, and it was hard to walk away from that.
Right.
So.
But I'm sure if he was a good guy, then he wanted the best for you.
Oh yeah,
you know?
absolutely. He was great whenever I left. I actually, stayed on as long as he asked me to stay on to finish the project.
You didn't burn that bridge, right?
Yeah, absolutely not.
Right.
No, that's one thing that I've learned over the years. Never burn your bridges.
Oh,
You
amen.
never know when you're going to need somebody's help. Go back and work somewhere else. Over my career, I've actually went back to a couple of different places a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because opportunities were right at the time, and I kept the bridges good and clear between them. So
Yeah.
it's been good. But anyway, enough
Yep.
about that. Let's talk about coating work.
Yeah.
So, been doing powder coating, ceramic coating for almost 6 years now, and it's something I really enjoyed. Before then, I never really had a thought that I'd be doing something like this. I've always been a car guy. Spent years as a machinist, doing automotive machinist, and moved into an oil field machinist as well. So always liked the details, working with my hands and stuff. And even though I had a nice cushy desk job in AC, this is still way more enjoyable for me. And giving a customer their part back after it's been coated and seeing the look on their face, makes it all worthwhile.
I agree 100%, man.
So anyway, over here, this is where we keep our work in progress. There's a couple different processes you have to go through with powder coating parts. Usually the parts come in somewhat kind of dirty, so you might need to clean them. Once you get them clean, you'll have to outgas aluminum and stuff, like cast aluminum. Real bad, it's porous metal, so
I hate cast aluminum.
Stuff absorb into it over time.
It's my nemesis.
Same with welding. So you have to put that in the oven and basically try to burn that off or bake those contaminants out. Then they'll go over to sandblasting, and after they're sandblasted in the cabinet back here, or media blasting.
The sandblasting makes it look kind of sexy, just alone almost.
Yeah, and I say sandblasting, but it's actually media blasting. I use aluminum oxide, which is real popular. There's some other variable medias, but it's actually not sand. That's just a common phrase. So we'll show you back here the sandblasting cabinet that I have.
Oh wow, that thing's a beast.
It is. This is a pride and joy.
You can almost get in there.
This one's made by Empire, which company I believe is out of California. And man, shout out to them. They make a badass sandblasting cabinet. And just to put things in perspective, you can go down to Harbor Freight for a couple $100, pick up a cabinet, and it will do a job of blasting. It's not very efficient. Dust and stuff gets everywhere. This cabinet.
So I think you're underselling it. I bought one of those, the red machine, and it's not just inefficient. It's effing miserable. It was horrible. It's the only tool I own that stays outside. I don't even have it in the shop. It just sits out, and a bird actually nested in it last year. Yeah, this is beautiful.
There's a place for Harbor Freight tools, and from time to time I still rely on them. They're close by, so it's handy.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, this thing here cost 20 times what the Harbor Freight cabinet cost. I'm sorry, 10 times what the Harbor Freight cabinet cost. There's a reason for it. I mean, it's super heavy duty built.
Wow.
You talk about
that is
American
nice.
made, high quality. Let me turn the lights on for you. So this has got features like it has a dust collection system built in. I'm going to hit the purge button so you'll hear a loud noise. So the purging and the dust filter collection system helps keep the dust down when you're sandblasting. So if you look over here, it has a pressure gauge on it. So when that thing starts building pressure, you purge the filters, and that clears the dust out of it, knocks it down into a
that's smart.
canister. So rather than like the lower quality,
Let's shut off off so I can hear you.
So rather like the lower quality ones, you don't have to, you know, rely on a vacuum cleaner or something like that. This is self-contained unit.
Wow.
And like I said, this thing has been a
I noticed it's got like a big air hose going to it.
I have a 3/4 inch line to it, and really that's even too small. So that's an upgrade I need to do in the future.
Is this just to kind of keep the noise down, or is that just a box?
That's a homemade extension. You know, every once in a while I'll get parts in there too big.
Oh, okay.
So
I get it. Yeah, that's smart.
Important things about powder coating, ceramic coating, or anything is the prep. Just like anything you do, you know, whether it's body work or it's engine building, what have you. Prep work is always key. So same thing here. So you do a good job prepping the parts. The blast media puts a good profile on the parts, and that's what the powder or ceramic needs so it can adhere to the part properly. Give you a long-lasting durable finish. So that's kind of that. You know, just a quick peek around here.
Do we get to see the dogs?
No, not yet.
No?
We'll bring them out.
Okay. Are they friendly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the things about this shop that really has made it nice is this is my prep room where I store powder. We have over 250 powders on stock, different colors. I do assembly of brake calipers and stuff inside here in the AC because you know how hot it gets here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's absolutely miserable. And try to keep my tools in there to keep them free of the dust and debris that's out here. So in here we have the oven. So after you've blasted the parts, you apply the powder, with the powder coating done.
So I see these are electric
these
ovens.
are electric ovens that I have. The bigger, you know, 12, 16, 30-foot ovens, those are typically gas. Gas is a little more efficient, but this is what I start out with.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
So were you able to find these guys used, or?
No, I actually built the oven myself.
Oh, you built it yourself? Wow, that's impressive.
Which is
that's a good size oven.
It's been a learning experience, and it helps me understand. So now with my oven, if it has a problem or I have to do maintenance on it, I know everything about it.
Yeah, amen.
So I don't have to
you're not afraid of that. Yeah, that's smart.
So once you put the powder on the parts, then they go in the oven, and that cures the powder, and you pour it out.
Okay.
These parts here will get coated, and they'll go into the oven next, and keep the stuff on the rack so you can obviously. You can actually, sometimes I'll coat the whole thing and they'll have the rotors turned.
Oh, that's smart.
Makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
These are brand new, so you have to properly mask them off. Still working on getting some of these other parts masked off and plugged off, so it's one of the steps just before the powder coating.
Cool, man. So if I drop something off, about how long is the turnaround time?
It really depends on what you're dropping off. Ceramic is a process that the parts usually are cleaner, starting with water time because they have new builds, pipes, stuff like that. This stuff may have a little surface rust on it, but it's really easy to process that stuff. So like a pipe like that, I can just throw that in the glass cabinet and it's ready to go. Cool. Whereas, say wheels or something like that, you have to strip them first, then you have to outgas them, and you might have to clean them as well, so it's a little more lengthy process.
So you
company's standpoint.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's go meet the dogs. Can we do that?
Yeah.
I apologize about the sound. You know, it was raining out pretty well, and Scott's got, one of those shops with the old tin roofs on it. So did my best to filter out what I could so you can make the audio a little bit better. So I appreciate you bearing with me. Super excited about these parts. Getting coated and getting them back on the car. I told Scott just to surprise me. I don't care what color they are, as long as they weren't pink or purple. And we'll see what turns up. So if you're in the Houston area, be sure to go and check out Coatings by Coates. And you can hit Scott on Facebook. He's always on there, just Scott Coates. And good guy, cool dogs, and excited to meet him and see the shop.